My dad is dating my best friend. He's in his late 40s and she's barely 18. She's came over to the house on several occasions just to have sex with him and I don't know who to be mad at. On one hand my dad is 2.6x her age, which is wrong, but on the other hand, she's risking the friendship to be with him. She stayed the night a few times and barely said a word to me and was focused entirely on him. Should I say anything about this to them? Your dad's old enough to know better. But have you raised these concerns to your friend? As there's ways of going about things, and I'm sure if she was in a relationship with someone different she'd still have the distance, as you do in the earlier stages as you're wrapped up in your relationship, but as it's with your father you're bothered more. As a 40-year-old man, the thought of sleeping with someone that young is me not the asshole L to me. He's definitely got some issues he needs to address. Dad, you're gross for dating someone who literally could be your daughter. That's pedo behavior. I am so disappointed in you. Friend, are you okay? Why would you want to have sex with someone who's been a father figure to you for years? I'd be more mad at your dad since he should know better. I'd honestly just tell your dad and your friend that this makes you incredibly uncomfortable. As a 44-year-old male, what the actual fuck is wrong with your dad? Honestly, your dad is completely wrong here. She is 18 and doesn't even have a clue about life. He is taking advantage of her. The icky thing is, how long has he been viewing her in that light? These things don't typically appear out of thin air. I'm guessing he was chomping at the bit waiting for her to be legal. Just because it's legal, doesn't make it right. My wife tattooed her mother's face on her, now I feel weird. As title says, I feel weird. They got matching tattoos and it's a great story and all that. And I knew about the plan to get matching tattoos, just not that it would be their faces. They were talking about roses, hearts and butterflies, all lovely ideas that I really liked. It's just that I feel really weird having sex while my mother-in-law is right there, and yay, I should just stop thinking about it, but it's not that easy. Any advice here? Too long did not read. I feel weird having sex with a picture of my mill on my wife's body. How are you gonna tell a story like this but leave out where the tattoo is? Pretty important detail. Bro. No. Why would they do that? I'd feel awkward as heck. And it's definitely 100% weird. Your feelings are valid. Just assert dominance by coming on the tattoo. Where on her body is it? Is it an easy spot to not look at? This is like the time someone was seeing a girl who had her grandmother's face tattooed on her back and all the replies were that he was selfish and how dare he not want to have sex with her while making eye contact with Mima. I will feel weird as well. Roses and butterflies would have been so much better. Even the half hearts. Maybe cover it up? I don't know, it's just weird. Girlfriend's mom lied to us about caring for our pets. Not sure how to approach this or fix it. I've been with my girlfriend for 3 years and we live together. My girlfriend's mom has a reputation for being flaky. It was always small things like making my girlfriend's favorite dinner for my girlfriend's birthday, but then says she's bringing pizza because her back hurts. Or saying she will come over and have lunch with us and bailing because she's too tired. Despite all that, I still trusted her. I just knew she can get lazy sometimes and bail on unimportant things. That's until yesterday. We left her in charge of checking on our cat. The plan was to check on our cat every day starting yesterday. She agreed to this. So yesterday, we texted her asking when she'd go over. She gave some passive-aggressive response telling me to stop worrying. We were at a concert yesterday and I got a notification from our pet cam that movement was detected. It points at an angle with our front door in frame. I thought, wow, she is checking on him really late, since it was 9 p.m. I open it and it was just my cat walking around and no other movement notifications. I said to my girlfriend, I don't think your mom checked on the cat. She texted her mom and she told us she did. She promised she did too and gave us the time she went over. We told her we have a camera that would have seen her and she still kept going saying she wonders why it didn't detect her coming in. Finally, girlfriend's mom texts my girlfriend admitting she fibbed. She says, I fibbed because I'm lame, and, I am Magikarp hates me now. Oh, and she blamed having to take her grandson to a pizza party on why she didn't go. We didn't respond to those texts. I am so angry because she called it a fib. I'm also so angry because he sent guilt-tripping texts to try to get out of it. Like she wanted me to tell her she's not lame and that I don't hate her. I'm angry that she took it upon herself to bail on caring for our pet and not communicate with us so we can find someone else to come by. We have other friends and family with keys, it would not have been a big deal at all. I expressed to my girlfriend that this was a huge breach of trust for me and that I'm worried about how this could affect our relationship. I told her I would probably not even want to leave future kids in her care since she's so quick to lie if things go wrong. In addition, the guilt-tripping really frightened me. It shows such a low emotional maturity. This lie caused so much damage. Repairing trust after lies in an intimate relationship can be so difficult, so how the hell do you repair trust here with a girlfriend's mother? Do I even want to? I'm also convinced she only came clean because of the camera, which makes me trusting her even more difficult. Listen, she is telling you who she is over and over again. No surprises here. She is your GF's mom, so you need to maintain a peaceful relationship with her. Accept her for who she is. Understand that she is going to flake and lie about it. And do not place any expectations on her. Do not ask her to watch the cat or any other meaningful responsibility because she is not trustworthy. Accept that you will have a limited relationship with her, but keep it on as friendly terms as possible. I'm wondering why you want to treat her like family, but like a child you wouldn't delegate anything to. When she days she's bringing lunch, have sandwiches as a backup. Never ask her to house sit, pet sit, or babysit. Plan no vacations with her. Just visit. Edit. And if that's not okay with your partner, I would give serious thought to breaking up. I don't think the mom is ever going to change, only get worse. Might also want to discuss your partner's thoughts on elder care and if they match with yours. I have a pretty challenging, unreliable mom, and when my daughter was born, we had to negotiate some healthy boundaries with her. As a kid, even an adult one, you want to be able to count on your parents. Your girlfriend wants to believe her mom will show up when she needs her. However, her mom is not that person. Sounds like you guys need to arrive at some firm norms that you agree on as a couple. It's okay to invite. Ask your mom to do blank. But blank is too much responsibility for her. That was the advice my husband and I got, and it has helped me reel back my expectations. I find it leaves me stressed out and/or disappointed by her less often. Boundaries are healthy, but hard to set. Sounds like you're doing great trying to navigate that. Best of luck. I'm shocked no one is confronting the real issue. Oxygen monophosphide has to pay the cat tax. Why did you trust her to check on your cat for you when you can't even trust her to show up for lunch? She's a flake. You know she's a flake, yet you still ask her to be responsible. That's pretty much on you for expecting her to be responsible when she has repeatedly proven she's not ever going to be. Adjust your expectations of this woman and find someone else when you need a responsible person. I wouldn't go about mending it, but stay passive and show no aggression. If she wants to earn that trust back, she will make an attempt, and you must make sure it's a legit attempt, otherwise let her make multiple false ones till you deem it appropriate. My boyfriend tells me that I look good without makeup, and it's starting to really get on my nerves. I know I look good without makeup. I sometimes go makeup free and I feel just as pretty when I wear makeup. But I have acne and I only do that when I don't have bulging bumps all over my face. He knows I am insecure about that, so I think he says this as a way to help. But he says this every single time he sees me with makeup. He likes to put his hand on my face and wipe it off, and I freak out because he's putting germs on my face and also making my cystic acne show. I really don't know how to make him stop without being rude. I've told him that I don't like when he does this, but I know he thinks he's helping, so he does it again. Any advice on what to say to him? Tell him you appreciate the compliment, but that you like how you look both ways and it's not necessary to bring it up. This is a doing bad by trying to be good thing. Just be honest with him and tell him how you feel. Just don't do it in a way that might make him feel attacked for his past behavior, as I have an inkling he just doesn't understand entirely. Makeup to a man is often shown or advertised as, she's trying to be beautiful. It took me quite a few years myself to begin to see it as an accessory, rather than whatever else I saw it as, for lack of a better word. He appreciates your natural beauty, he just doesn't know you're trying to accessorize or complement that with some makeup. The real problem here isn't what he is saying, but rather that he is forcibly removing your makeup when he knows you don't want him to. You need to tell him in no uncertain terms, he is not to remove your makeup. I remember seeing a video where someone said essentially that it's such a backhanded compliment. Because imagine if you did something you enjoy and someone told you that you were just wasting your time. It's basically the same thing. You do your makeup because you like it, and that's all that matters. That is so bizarre and inappropriate. He is not helping and you have already told him this. You tell him again and don't be polite about it, op. You tell him he's not being nice, he's being disrespectful. I also have cystic acne, my partner doesn't care, and I can assure you he's never done that. If he did I would probably slap his hand involuntarily, I cringe just thinking about it. You look good without makeup. I know. I am not wearing it to make others like my look. I wear makeup because I like it. Please stop saying that every time I wear makeup, because it feels like you want to change me and like you try to make me insecure. If you don't stop I have to believe you are doing it to hurt me and I can't let you do that. Now you can decide if you want to make me feel it's better to be single.